You are now tuned in to Young and Gifted, brought to you by Toralai Films.
My name is Darnell Brown. I'm a student. I'm a track and field athlete. I'm an entrepreneur. And I'm a musician. I would say I'm a very hardworking athlete. I love to put 110% into every aspect of the sport. I think the one thing that sets myself apart from any of these other track and field athletes is that I really love science. Especially in track and field, science is heavily involved in it. So you have to know, how the body will respond to training, when to take away a certain training aspect, when to pull back. Sometimes when you want to be great at something, you have to do it over and over again, put in your 10,000 hours. So visualizing has been a key thing that I've been doing. Meditating, sitting in lotus. I've been running track and field for about 15 years. I have a lot of accomplishments. When I was younger, I have a lot of records when I lived in New York. All throughout high school, I've been the back-to-back region champion, getting a scholarship, going to Savannah State, transferring to Georgia State, getting another scholarship to go to Jarvis Christian College, and also competing against some great athletes. Track Heads is a track and field clothing line I started December 1st, 2013. Right now I actually have on the second shirt I released, the black One Track Minded t-shirt. I started Track Heads because I love going to track meets and expressing myself. Whether it's buying custom spikes, wearing my own gear, putting together different color schemes that I can wear. In the 2016 season, Track Heads is going to be vendoring a track and field meet in Dallas, Texas for Torch Track Club. And it's going to be an excellent opportunity because it's our first time actually vendoring a track meet. All track and field merchandise, that's t-shirts, wristbands, or if you want to, put in a custom order, because we're constantly making custom orders for different, whether it is schools or individuals, it can all be found at www.trackheadstrackware.com, or you can hit us up on our email at trackheadsapparel@gmail.com. Yo, it's D Brown, hot spitter from Queens, and you already know that I've been rapping since I was a teen. Nah, I really started rapping when I was about, 6th grade, maybe even 5th grade. I started beating on tables, freestyling with a lot of people. And I also grew up in Queens, New York, where, the birthplace of hip-hop. So, hip-hop has always been a part of my life in some way, shape, or form. As an artist, I really want listeners to hear my words, hear the emotion from my words, and really feel what I feel when I write them, or feel the experience behind my words. Man, yo, fuck police brutality. He said I was living bastardly. He's like, what's your name, boy? I said, you can call me your majesty. Nah, I said a passively. Only in my mind, because if I said it out loud, I knew I'd be another casualty. So in that specific set of words, I really want you to feel the frustration of some of the stuff that's been going on today. A lot of people have been killed, shot, police brutality. Personally, I have my experience with the police, in these past 2 years that I never thought I would have. Being arrested for things I've never done just because being in the wrong place at the wrong time, or, even because of my skin color. So, that was just a little sample of a full song that I have to really describe the way I feel. I really love hip-hop. Hip-hop on the radio, I don't think is true hip-hop. Hip-hop is from the soul. I think a lot of the hip-hop today is money-fueled. They don't do it with artistry in mind. They do it with dollars in mind. I compare music to painting, right? You don't want to rush a painting. You want to take your time, get the stroke right. And with great art, you don't have to rush it because it's timeless. All my mixtapes can be found on Soundcloud. My first mixtape I released in 2013 over the summer. It was so great to actually come out with a body of work, especially with my limited resources. I don't have a studio. I just have a microphone and a Windows computer. I use FL Studio, a demo version of it, and I finished it in about 2 to 3 weeks. My new mixtape coming out, I believe it's going to be a great body of work. It's going to be maybe 6 to 7 tracks. Just really digging deep and really speaking about things that I usually wouldn't speak about in public. And I think people are really going to appreciate it.
I see a lot of shit in the street. Niggas ain't got degrees, but still got that heat. For the beef and the cheese, appetite for destruction, go get a piece. Sign, pour a line of fine wine on the concrete near the street sign. I heard on Dateline, Baltimore was a war zone. I wish I could save the world with my super suit, no froze zone.